kitchen for kind of late summer. Not quite ready to decorate for fall yet. I know y'all are excited, I am too, but not quite ready yet. So we are going to be decorating my kitchen, just kind of sprucing it up a little bit, just kind of, I don't know, making it pretty until I'm ready to bring in all of those fun fall things. But before we get started decorating, I do have a small little decor haul that I just wanted to share with y'all. Like I said, it's very small, but I wanted to share these things because some of them I got for a really good price, and I think you guys will really like some of these things. Okay, so the first thing I want to show y'all is this little soap caddy. And I know it's kind of hard to see way back there. I'll show y'all up close in just a second. But I actually got this on Amazon. I don't know if y'all can see that far away, but they're glass and they have the little hobnail kind of design on them. And I was just wanting something, I don't know, a little bit more clean and neat to sit up there where my soaps and my hand lotion sits by my sink. So I was thinking I'd either put my hand soap and my hand lotion in here, or I might do dish soap and hand soap. I don't know yet, but anyway, I just thought it was really cute. So here it is up close. Like I said, it has that pretty kind of classic farmhouse hobnail design on there, and then like the oil rubbed bronze little dispensers. I just really liked it. I like the clean look of it, and like I said, I got it on Amazon, so I'll try to link anything that I can. I'm pretty sure I know I can for sure link this, so check the description box. But I'm excited to put my soaps in there and have that sitting up by my sink. Okay, and then the next thing that I want to show y'all, I actually bought a 2-tiered tray. Now, if y'all have been with me for any amount of time, you might remember that I said I kind of have a love-hate relationship with tiered trays. I think they're so cute, but I feel like there's a fine line between cute, in my opinion, like this is my style obviously, but in my opinion, in my style, there's a fine line between cute and like cluttered looking. So anyway, I've had a few tiered trays, you know, in the past that I've decorated, and I have loved them, but they never really stayed up for too long. But anyways, I found this one. It's a 2-tiered tray, and I actually found it at TJ Maxx. And I love the wood color, and then I love the kind of black wrought iron or oil rubbed bronze, whichever you want to call it. But I love that all together, and I especially love these colors up against my white kitchen. So anyway, another reason I like this one is because it doesn't have kind of a tray lip around the edge. It doesn't have an edge to it. So anything that you sit on here, you can see a whole lot better. You don't have to worry about lifting it up and things like that. And I also loved the height of it. This will easily fit underneath my cabinets, on top of my counters if I want to do that. I just really like the size of it. It wasn't too big and it wasn't too small. So I think I'm gonna have fun decorating this, and I think this is like the perfect tiered tray for me. So anyway, I found it at TJ Maxx. It was $14.99. So we are gonna be decorating this, but I'm even more excited to decorate this for the holidays. Okay, the next thing that I got, it is actually a shelf. I got it from Michael's on clearance. And again, it has those wood tones, and it has kind of that bronze, that metal look, very like modern farmhouse, which if you are not new, you will see my style that I'm kind of going for in my kitchen is modern farmhouse with a little bit of traditional farmhouse, even a little bit country, sort of. But you'll see. Anyway, I got this shelf from Michael's, like I said, on clearance. I believe it was 70% off. I already took the tag off. I can't remember how much it was. Either 60 or 70% off, but it wasn't much. So you can see the little holes back here on either little handle. That's where you would hang it on the wall. Now that in itself would be super cute. When I got it, I didn't know if I was gonna hang it on this wall that will be decorating another day, soon to come, or I didn't know if I wanted to use it as a little tray. So, but I found the perfect use for it. Y'all are gonna love it when I show y'all how I'm using this. It's unique and it's so farmhouse and so adorable. I just love it. But anyway, so I got this, really, really cute. And Michael's, I just got this a couple weeks ago. So I know Michael's does have a lot of stuff on clearance. as well as Hobby Lobby right now, which is where I'm gonna go to next and show y'all my clearance find from there. So I have been eyeing these little copper canisters for some time from Hobby Lobby, and like I said, they are now on clearance. I couldn't believe they had a whole set of them left. They only had one whole full set left, so I was so excited to find them. I've already taken the tags off of these. Can y'all believe it? But I did get, this is the small one, there's a medium and then a large one. So some of y'all might remember that I had one of my little glass lids to my canisters break. So I was on the hunt for canisters already, and then when I saw these that I had been eyeing, I just knew I had to get them. So they were 70% off. They were part of the spring collection, and I think each one was only $6 or $7 a piece. Like, they were super cheap. I was so stoked that I actually found them. So anyway, these also look so pretty up against my white backsplash and then our under counter lighting. It kind of makes them glisten. I don't know, I'm just loving the copper look. Also, I think copper is going to be so pretty going into fall and even Christmas. So I'm excited about these. You guys will see my plan for these as well. So the first thing I am wanting to do is take off these cabinet doors. I've been debating on trying this for some time and putting up like a farmhouse under the sink curtain instead. So as you can see, I just unscrewed the cabinet doors and I'm just storing them elsewhere. I can easily put them back on if I ever decide to. But then I just bought 2 curtain panels from Target. I will link them below. I cut them to the length that I wanted them since they didn't have that specific length. And then I took some clear nail polish and just went over that whole area that I cut. That way it would not fray. I hung the curtains with just a cheap tension rod, and y'all, I love it. I think it turned out so adorable and just what I wanted. So next I'm gonna work on decorating underneath my cabinets on my counter. Now, one tip I wanted to share with y'all, if you're someone like me who just doesn't like the look of a whole bunch of different things sitting out on the counter, but yet you want to decorate it, I found that if things are grouped in little trays or baskets or just kind of like their own little vignette on each little section, it helps everything look more organized and put together, in my opinion, of course. So I just placed this little wicker tray over here in my corner, and then I had a cake pedestal that you saw me place these foam muffins in this bowl, and then I just put the cake stand on top of that. And then to this little basket as well, I just had a little vase that I got some wooden spoons right out of my drawer, put those in there just for that added texture and that pop of tan color in there. I already had these faux strawberries in this little canister here that I put in the basket as well. And then I had my salt and pepper cellars from the Magnolia line. I'm forgetting the name, Hearth and Hand. I always get that wrong. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. I set those on there, and then I also had my wooden little salt and pepper meal that I put on there as well. So it's functional and it's super cute. And then next, I'm going to decorate that little tray I showed you guys. And how perfect do these copper canisters look on this little tray or shelf? I'm using it as a tray. Absolutely love the look of it. And like I said, that tray underneath just helps it give it a little something, and it looks so clean and organized, yet so very beautiful. Next, I'm going to go ahead and fill up my little soap dispenser with soap, of course. I already had some clear hand soap on hand, so I'll just continue to buy that clear. I like how it looks in there. And I had some lotion. I always keep lotion here on my sink, but I didn't have enough, so I'm going to buy some white lotion and fill that up. Okay, so this area is always an area that I have trouble decorating. Since it's just kind of like a little short wall here, it's not quite a bar, like you can't really sit and eat back behind there. But anyway, I just have a hard time decorating it. So I've had my canisters over here before, but I think what I'm gonna do is add my tiered tray right here. and I'll bring you guys a little bit closer. But I will tell you, I'm gonna keep this tiered tray really simple, especially for right now. You know, because in a few weeks we will start getting into the fall mode and things like that. So for now, along with the rest of my kitchen, I'm just going with lots of greenery and neutral colors, that true farmhouse style. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this tiered tray. So the first thing I'm gonna add to the back is some greenery. What a surprise. And I am gonna add just a few Ray-Dun pieces. I'm not a huge Ray-Dun collector. I know I've said this a million times, but it is easy to decorate with, and especially for just a neutral palette like I'm going for today. Little greenery pieces pretty much everywhere, but especially in the backs of 3 tiered trays, because you're not going to see it anyway, especially if it's up against, you know, a wall or something. So I love adding the greenery back there because it just kind of fills it out, and it's not like you just shove something back there that, you know, just for the sake of taking up space. So I love adding the greenery. It kind of pops out and just kind of flows into everything else. I'm even gonna mix my greenery. This is a little wreath that came from a primitive store. It's a different color green, but I think mixing the greenery kind of works for that late summer season that we're in right now. Also, I have this little Ray-Dun piece. It says scoop, and I don't even know where my lid is. It actually has some fairy lights down in there. I just stuck in there. But I'm gonna just plop it right in the middle of this little miniature wreath. I think that looks really cute, and I will try to find that lid. I don't know what I did with it. And then beside the scoop, I have this little antique galvanized, I don't even know, I guess it's tin maybe, little scoop. So I'm just gonna lay that there beside it, and that's pretty much gonna be it for this tiered tray, at least for right now. But I actually think it's really cute. It's very simple, but I like it. I think it adds just what I'm wanting for this kitchen right now. All right, so to go beside it, this is kind of where I was struggling. So I actually put a lot of thought into this beforehand, or else this video would be hours long. So what I'm gonna add first is another cutting board, and this is just one I had. It doesn't even look that great, to be honest with you. It has lots of stains on there, and it came from a grocery store. It says Lowe's Foods right here. But I'm gonna pop that in the back. I'm just gonna sit it here, and this is gonna kind of act as my little tray, as my little, I don't know, organizational piece. Because like I told y'all, instead of just having a bunch of things sitting here, I think it looks more pleasing to the eye when each little thing is like a grouping, if that makes sense. So next, on top of that cutting board, I'm gonna add this napkin. I think I got this from either Hobby Lobby or Pier 1, I can't remember. But I think I've showed y'all these before. I bought a couple of them, just looks like that. I just have it folded, and I'm just gonna lay it right on top of my cutting board like that. Let me angle y'all down just a little bit more. There you go. Okay, all right, so next I have this basket. I've had it a while. It came from Dollar General. You can pretty much find these wherever now. It was in my office, but I pulled it from there, and I really love how it has the copper handles. Like, how perfect is that gonna be in here? So, and I also have a bigger version in there. You might can actually see it up in the far corner. I don't know which corner that is for y'all, but it has my cookbooks in it, in my hutch. So anyway, I'm just gonna lay that right on top of that napkin there. Looks really cute. You could even put a couple cookbooks there. That would be super cute. But like I said, I already kind of have that going on in another area. But what I'm gonna do is add a couple white plates that I had. These plates actually came from the Dollar Tree. I've had them for a while. They also have kind of like a little don't know what you call it. It's not really milk glass, but kind of those little studded hobnails around the edge there. All right, so I'm gonna pop these in. I know they fit because I tried it. Okay, and before when I was playing with this, I actually had 2 of these smaller plates, 2 salad plates in front of those. And these, they don't match exactly, but they have kind of a similar pattern. I had those down in here in front of it. And they're a little bit different colors, but I think it's okay. It didn't bug me. I'm trying to decide if I want those in there. I think I do. I think I'll keep them for now. And then, of course, I think this little area also needs a little pop of greenery. So let me show y'all how I'm gonna add it to this. All right, so I have these little napkin rings. I got these back, I think, when did I get these? I think the beginning of spring at Hobby Lobby. So they just look like little tiny miniature wreaths, which of course I love. And I also bought some of these napkins. I'll try to link these as well. They came from Amazon. I also got these a while back. Now, what I'm gonna do is just roll this napkin up. I have it folded, but then I'm gonna roll it up. I just rolled my little napkin up. It's kind of like a little ticking stripe napkin maybe. And then I'm just gonna place it right through this little napkin holder, where it looks like that. And then I'm just gonna stick this down in this basket with these plates. Now this is definitely kind of thinking outside of the box. Just kind of using most things I had, actually all these things I had. But I just think that is so cute. And then I have something to fill out this space. I would prefer if that outlet was covered, but I don't like them smushed together. I tried that. I just really like how this looks. So you guys will have to let me know. I just think that's different and it's really cute. I think it makes sense kind of sitting over here beside the sink. So here's how this whole area is looking so far. I just love it. I actually love those curtains back there. Like looking at everything with, you know, the background back there. But I was thinking about doing drop cloth curtains in there just to switch it out. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking the pop of buffalo check back there. But anyway, I'm going to tell you guys about the rug and the little curtain that you saw me DIY. But this is what we're looking like so far in here. I think it's really cute. I did put this little, what's it called? I always want to call it a orchid. I always want to say lotus. Anyway, my little orchid plant, I just thought it looked cute over here, so I did move it. And then also I took all my greenery out of my little hanging produce scale just because it was too many pops of greenery. I put those baskets back there. You can see Darren out in the backyard. But anyway, I put those baskets on top of my hutch. And then of course I have my plant back there on my table and my wreath. So it was just almost too much greenery hanging around. So I will of course add pumpkins and things like that. I don't know if it'll be pumpkins. Something fall. Anyway, I took everything out of that. And then back down here we have my little section that we just did along with the copper. I'll give you guys a full kind of view of the kitchen in just a second. But then on top of my noodle board, yes, my husband made this. I'm sorry I have to say that in every single video. And no, we are not going to sell these. They'll just be too much to ship. They're very heavy. But anyway, I just put another little plate right here with a candle ring and a white, I think it's vanilla bean candle from TJ Maxx. So I did get a new rug to go in here, and I might get 2, I'm not really sure. But anyway, I got this, where did I get this rug from? Walmart? Yeah. I got the rug from Walmart, and I've actually already washed it one time in the washing machine, and I just tumbled on low to dry it, and it worked perfectly fine, and it came clean. But I wanted to show y'all kind of up close of the finished curtains down here under my sink. Kind of gives you that farmhouse sink feel. Y'all, I am loving it. So I just painted clear fingernail polish all along where I cut down there so it wouldn't fray. And I mean, it feels hard, like it dried on there. I really think it's gonna hold up. And I absolutely love it. I love it against the white cabinets. I love it with this rug down here. And I ended up using both of the curtains in the set that it came with from Target. I like the way it looks better. I kind of wanted it, I had one up there and I just wanted it to be like more ruffly and more full, so I added 2. I just went ahead and cut the other one, and I ironed them, and then I just painted on that fingernail polish. And I love them. I love the stripes right here in the middle, and they've been working fine so far, you know, as we've been getting in there and actually using everything. And even Darren at first, when I was doing this, he's like, oh my gosh, really? But now he came in here last night and he's like, I actually kind of like that. So, okay, so I just wanted to show y'all, I did go ahead and put my little green wreath back up there. I just love wreaths and I just can't help it. So I added it back up there. Here's kind of an overview of these 2 rooms. I'm really, really loving how they look. If you're noticing that empty space over there, don't you worry, we'll be working on that soon. And then I also added these kind of cream color pip berry little rings around my lantern candles up here. These are on a timer and on a little remote, so I just flipped them on right now. I know you can't hardly see it, it's so bright, but I just love how they look. And if you're new, we did DIY these little lanterns up here. There is no wiring up there at all, and they cost less than $75 to put up there, and I'll link that video below. But anyway, this is how the kitchen is looking for late summer. I just really love it. I am all about that farmhouse style. I finally have just decided, you know, that's what I love. I kind of tried out some different things, but it's what I always came back to, and I'm really, really loving how that turned out. And as you can see, there's everything that we just did, and then our little sink curtains and the rug down here. I am just loving it. It's making me even more excited for fall, to decorate for the holidays. I think we're all just looking forward to the holidays this year. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed decorating with me. I hope you're all hanging in there. I hope you're all doing great, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.